Hold up, wait, hey.
To eat salad crazy.
Oh! It's Samba! Let me tell you the story. Nick. Oh, by the way, I actually hang around a lot of Sambas. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know. I mean, I'm Kosa, which is actually very rare, or you find constant tongues hang around each other, but those people are a vibe.
Yeah,
You
too
know,
much,
vibe.
too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
I've been
too much.
vibing with some people, yeah. When they
think so?
vibe, they'll vibe.
Anyways, welcome once again.
Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling?
I'm chilling. It was hard getting here because we couldn't find the place, but I'm chilling.
I feel like it's not even that hard. Actually, let me not lie. We've gotten lost how many times, and how many times do we come here? But anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the same question I asked my previous guest.
Yeah.
The name.
The name Marshall.
You guys are wild. Like,
That's,
hip-hop artists are wild.
Yeah,
That's actually
yeah.
my second name.
So it's your name?
Yeah. But I wasn't using it when I started rapping. I was using a different name.
What?
And as I grew...
Please make us laugh. What are you using at the beginning of
Crush.
It's Crush.
Crush.
So what made you change then from Crush to actually embracing your name and using your actual name?
I think it all started with growth, you know. The music
True.
changed first.
True.
You know, coming up, I was what you would call mimicking Americans. And as I grew, you know, the music changed, and I felt like the type of music I was making now, that name wasn't really representing that, so I had to go back to my real name, Marshall.
So after how long did you realize that you're actually not making your own sound, but you're mimicking what's not you? When did you realize from changing the sound and changing your name? How long after was it since you were in the game?
I want to say a whole lot of years, because I dropped my first album when I was like 14.
What were you doing at 14? I was playing on the dust at 14.
14!
14 I dropped my first album.
Wow!
Titled Street Fame.
Yeah.
It was a bit, the music was tricky, man. I was just experimenting different sounds, you know, because I grew up on like gangster rap.
Yeah.
Chris, you 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And as I grew, I started listening to more native music. Your Olivum Duguzi, or you know, like some old school stuff. You know what I mean? And then the name changed. But to answer your question, I changed the name last year. Yeah.
Hold up.
It took years.
So it took years for you to find yourself.
Yeah.
And it's something I was actually having a conversation with someone during the week on. Don't sound like other people, sound like you. The minute you find yourself in the industry is the minute that your music will take you as yourself up there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make music as the years go, but it's not you. So the minute you start making your music that's about you, you start feeling more comfortable and it becomes easy, becomes natural. How many years have you been in the game?
Sure.
I don't know, cause now this is me low-key asking how old you are. I want to do the math real quick. I'm going to drop this first album at 14.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I'm actually 29. And I say it's been like years. But the reason I changed the name though, I rapped, like for the first time I rapped in my language in Tonga. And my mom was listening to the song, right? For the first time, she looked at me like an artist. And I was like, okay, let's go with that.
So you recognize me?
Yeah.
So you want to tell me all these years she was not really recognizing it, but
she did a match with it.
She actually saw you saying it in Tonga. She's like,
let's go with that.
Because now I think this is her now hearing her language and she can understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now this is like your people now even listening like, oh, so not everybody knows English.
Exactly.
You understand? I mean, I feel like I can listen to an English song and sometimes I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
But maybe if it was in course, I'd be like, oh, so that's what you're trying to say. Okay. And then now I'll look at it differently. I feel like you can take a Tonga song and make it an English song. She'll still vibe with it because she knows what it means now.
Exactly.
I feel like, guys, roots are very important. Roots and knowing yourself is so important in artists. It's what you said actually last week when I was talking to you, you know, and you told me about from your DJing at freaking 8 years old.
Yeah.
You guys have stories to tell for days, hey?
Yeah.
Hectic, right? But your sound.
Yeah.
How the drastic change or the change? How drastic is it from your previous sound that now you decided to incorporate your Tonga side?
Really drastic, like really drastic. Like,
And how's the response now?
Crazy. I got fans. I got people at home calling me every day, man.
Don't
People that have been knowing me making music for years, and they never really messed with it yet. But now they relate more. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to moms for that.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like hitting your head right now and saying, what were you doing this whole
You know
year?
what I'm saying?
Like, I'm 29, probably 21, you could have been the freaking
Exactly.
Tonga.
Yeah.
You know?
It takes time.
Legendary, man. It took some time, man. It was more because of the influences that I had around me.
Yeah, true.
I wasn't really, you know, in contact with the roots, as you call them. Yeah. I always knew the language. I would speak it when I was at home, but only when I was at home. So it was a bit tricky.
I don't know, man.
For real.
So this song that we just played, it's Gaiza, ne?
Yeah.
Gaiza, what does that mean?
That's a term we used to refer to people that work in Joburg when they go back home.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we call them, Gaiza.
Gaiza, okay.
But firstly, Tonga's called Johannesburg Johnny.
Yeah.
And then now, if you're from Johnny, coming home, you're Gaiza.
Yeah, Gaiza,
So what is the song saying?
Actually on the hook,
Yeah.
I'm crying, bro. That's that little thing that I'm saying there.
Yeah.
Used to there's these birds, like these white birds. When you sing that song, they like play tricks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So basically on the hook, I'm telling oh yeah, my bad, that Gaiza name. Ironically, that's my grandfather's name.
Oh.
Digga, 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 digga. Digga nugunik, iri digga nugunik. She digga nugunik, iri digga nugunik.